take that in, folks. It's one thing to take in AI and the unbelievable transformational power of AI. It's another thing to take on the extraordinary reality that we're not alone. But just imagine that the AI and the ETs are now interacting. So that was the press release, and that's going to be a big discussion at the State of the World Forum on the Monday afternoon, December 15th. So this is going to be a conversation of a lifetime. This conversation has never been convened before in the entire history of the human race. It'll be the first time where the kind of the UFO issue, UAP issue, is being integrated into a major world conference dealing with a range of global issues. And it's going to be the first time ever where the notion that human intelligence, nature intelligence, artificial intelligence, and cosmic intelligence need to interact to co-create a single future. It's very exciting. And we hope that all your listeners will go to stateoftheworld.forum and join this conversation. It'll change your life. It's changing my life. Just contemplating it.
Yeah. You've just mentioned a couple massively important things there. One was the peer-reviewed paper by Beatrice Villarova. That is a huge deal because here you have a peer-reviewed
Huge.
paper showing clear statistical significant correlations between, these anomalous objects in the night sky that were taken pre-satellites, and they're correlating these to nuclear incidents that we've had with UFOs. I think there was also one that was correlated with the flyover over the White House in the early to mid 50s. And so
1952.
1952, yes, where I think jets were even scrambled, or the planes,
Yeah.
military planes were scrambled to chase it. And obviously they were completely outpaced and maneuvered. So I just want to highlight that for everybody real quick. Everyone should go check out that peer-reviewed paper. And then the other thing you're talking about is artificial intelligence and how this is clearly ramping up. And it seems like it's outpacing our spirituality, our ethics, and our emotional capacity to kind of steward this process. So it sounds like there's got to be some sort of a collaboration
Yes.
with nature, with human beings, with non-human beings to facilitate this transition. I imagine if you're an advanced intelligence, you've seen this kind of sort of play out in other civilizations previously, and you can see this sort of transition from walking to running, and there needs to be some help there. And I imagine there is some sort of non-invasive help, like little nudging that happens with people. How do we ensure, from a humanity standpoint, how do we ensure that that innovation deepens human flourishing rather than diminishes it?
I believe, Matt, that the mere act of starting to learn the language of consciousness, to learn the mother tongue, shall we say, will enable humanity to start interacting through intelligible communication with nature, with the non-human intelligences from cosmos and other dimensions, to integrate artificial intelligence into a larger matrix of harmony. Nature produced us. We are nature. You know, the fundamental problem is that human intelligence has gone out of alignment with nature intelligence. If we start to come back into alignment with nature intelligence, she's here to help. She's our mother. She wants us to flourish. It's only because we lost track of that plot that we've ended up on the brink of self-destruction. And similarly with the ETs, they're here out of concern. So part of the problem is that we're existing in this delusion that the human being is the only thing that's alive in the universe. And if we can get over that we will have an opportunity for the first time to transition from this notion, this delusion of human dominance and human supremacy to a sacred reciprocity with with the rest of the web of life. And that it's like falling in love. Before you fall in love, you feel distinct. But once you realize you're in love with this person or you're in love with this other sentient being, it changes everything because you feel the oneness. And that's what love does. It brings people together. It's the mediating intelligence that brings all the aspects of life into harmony, into an act of beauty.